Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to week 6. So we're digging even further into writing a paper and what it means to have correct formatting in week 6. So week 6 talks about APA documentation and how to write a research paper. And part of that, of course, is making sure that you understand the differences between APA and MLA. And I know there's going to be some variances in your textbook, so don't get confused and mix the two up. I think it's important that you understand both. But in healthcare, we mainly write in APA formatting. So we're going to start going over that, and you'll understand over time what that looks like, because in week 7 we dig in a little bit further even. So we're spending a few weeks here on writing, which is a good thing. So the first thing you want to do for this week is make sure you read chapter 14 and chapter 15 in your textbook. Watch both lectures, because this week you need to make sure that you start thinking about a topic, picking a topic, and starting your paper. And I go over how to find a topic by using the PMI library, which is really, really helpful. The chapter 14 and chapter 15 PowerPoint slides are located here. And then you have a couple of links that I think are really helpful. You have the APA link from the Purdue OWL. That stands for Online Writing Lab. They're kind of like the pristine, like everyone uses Purdue OWL. They're just the kind of the top writing lab in the country across the kind of the United States. But PMI's online writing lab is also helpful. We have some resources there if you're interested, but a majority of what we're going to study for this course, we work on together, student and instructors. So if you have questions about formatting, please reach out. I'm happy to help in any way. But you have a lot of links here to talk about formatting. Formatting is a big thing in regards to our grade for your APA paper and presentation, so make sure you understand it. And if you don't, make sure you reach out and actively ask for feedback, because I'm more than happy to review your draft paper before you submit it for formatting feedback, and I'll put that in, of course, the announcements as we get closer to submitting our paper. But this is what your paper is supposed to look like, APA Style 7. An example is located here, so you'll be able to see, it has a cover page. We actually need an abstract in ours too. This doesn't have an abstract, but this is kind of how your APA paper will look, and I go over that more in the video. The only thing due this week, since we have to read 2 chapters, is your discussion board post. Some of you have kind of worked ahead. That's great, but your due dates for this are Wednesday and Sunday. Make sure you get an initial post in by the 12th and your reply in by the 16th in the day. Reach out if you have any questions. Again, I have week 7 open if you want to work ahead, but make sure you finish all of week 6 before moving to week 7. Keep up the great work. Thanks so much.